Listen, every woman who cheats may act different, talk different, dress different, but deep down, they all do the same three things. It's not matter if she's 25 or 45, shy or bold, these patterns always show up. And if she's doing even one of them, you need to pay attention. I'm Dr. Sarah Smith, host of Mindful Senior Living, your go-to source for straightforward, reliable insights on emotional well-being and healthy relationships, especially as we navigate the later chapters of life. Today, we're unpacking these 3 universal signs of infidelity with care and clarity, so you can spot them early and protect your heart. No judgments here, just empowering knowledge to foster trust and connection in your partnership. If this hits home, give it a quick like right now. It helps spread these gentle truths to others walking similar paths. Let's start with the first sign, pulling back emotionally. In my years guiding couples through life's ups and downs, I've seen how this unfolds quietly, like a soft fog rolling in. It might look like slower responses to your texts, brief chats that fizzle out, or a subtle dip in warmth during shared moments, fewer lingering glances, less spark in the air when you're together. You could chalk it up to a hectic schedule, the weight of daily worries, or even the natural ebb of long-term love. But here's the deeper layer. This isn't just fatigue. It's a gentle carving out of space in her inner world, a way of redirecting her feelings elsewhere before any outward changes appear. Think of it as her mind and spirit testing the waters of separation, driven by a mix of inner conflict, divided loyalties, and the pull of something new. Picture this. A gentleman in his golden years shared with me how his partner of decades still joined him for evening walks and shared stories from their past, yet an unspoken chill lingered. Her body was there, strolling beside him, but her thoughts wandered far off, leaving him with echoes rather than embrace. That's the hallmark, physical proximity without true emotional presence. Of course, everyone deserves breathing room in a relationship. It's vital for balance and growth. What sets this apart is the steady pattern, conversations that skim the surface, invitations dodged with polished reasons, and a growing ease in her solitude that feels less like recharge and more like retreat. The wisdom here? She rarely announces this shift. It's not a deliberate announcement, but a quiet evolution. So, tune into the rhythms rather than the surface words. As your own emotional guardian, resist the urge to pursue too eagerly. That can widen the gap unintentionally. Instead, pause and reflect. Journal those fleeting hunches, nurture your own joys, and let observation be your quiet ally. A key nuance often overlooked? Even amid the distance, she might sprinkle in light touches or smiles, but they ring hollow, like echoes in an empty hall. It's this blend of familiarity and fade that can blindside us most. To wrap this first insight, emotional pullback is your heart's early alert, signaling a need for open dialogue before bridges burn. If you're sensing this in your own story, pause the video for a breath, then drop a note in the comments, like distance, or your own quiet observation. Sharing builds a supportive circle here on Mindful Senior Living, reminding us we're all in this together. And stick around. Next, we'll explore the second sign, a reactive wall that turns questions into quarrels. That second signal? A sharpened edge to her responses, what I call reactive guarding. This goes beyond everyday frustrations, like snapping after a long day. It's a deeper reflex, rooted in unease, where innocent inquiries about her routine or moods spark a counterattack. You mention a noticed change, and suddenly you're the one under scrutiny. What's with your constant doubts? Or do you even believe in us anymore? It can leave you questioning your own instincts, a clever twist that shifts focus from her to you. At its core, this stems from an internal tug-of-war, that heavy sense of divided allegiances bubbling up as deflection. Rather than unpack her feelings, it bounces outward, painting you as the worrier or the skeptic. I've walked alongside partners who felt the sting. One shared how gentle check-ins about their shared plans morphed into blame. You're always on my case. It left him doubting his care, when really, it was her shield at work. Spot the distinction. In a solid bond, honest questions invite reassurance and teamwork. Here, they trigger evasion and reversal, a pattern that's especially telling when layered with that earlier emotional drift. And the overlooked tell? She might beam with ease among friends or at gatherings, but one-on-one, the guard flies up high. It's as if compartments form, one for the world, another for the intimate spaces where truths hide. My heartfelt nudge for you. Step back from debates. They feed the cycle. Anchor in your steady center. Track the trends with compassion for yourself, and remember, true vibes speak louder than defenses ever could. Your poise is the real strength. If this resonates, type guard up below. Let's normalize these talks. And hit subscribe with notifications on. More tools for thriving relationships await on Mindful Senior Living. Finally, the third marker, a quiet realignment toward her own orbit. This isn't the empowering self-focus we all cherish, like picking up painting or cherishing quiet mornings. It's a pivot where the relationship fades from center stage, making way for solo pursuits that signal deeper detachment. You might spot her investing more in her look, carving out unshared adventures, or scrolling endlessly through connections that exclude you. Choices, big and small, unfold without your input, as if the us quietly dissolves into me. From my coaching circle, one story stands out. A retiree noticed his lifelong companion booking solo outings and revamping her routine, weekend escapes, fresh wardrobes, not as shared renewal, but as steps into independence untethered from their story. At first, he brushed it off as healthy reinvention. Closer look revealed it wove straight into the prior signs, confirming a heart adrift. Here's the gentle divide. Nurturing oneself bolsters the partnership. This version erodes it, sidelining mutual needs for personal escape. It's not fleeting. It's the finale of fading investment. Practical step for clarity: watch without alarm, honor your limits, and channel energy into what fuels you. Dialogue from strength, not plea. It's your compass to wiser paths. In summary, these three threads, emotional fade, reactive walls, and solo-centering, interlace into a tapestry of disconnection. Together, they illuminate when commitment wavers, empowering you with sight to choose wisely, cherish fully, or release kindly. Awareness isn't about suspicion. It's self-care, ensuring your later years bloom with reciprocal warmth. If today's insights stirred something, let's connect. Like to lift this for fellow seekers. Comment a single word like insight if it mirrors your world, and subscribe to Mindful Senior Living for weekly doses of emotional wisdom tailored for vibrant aging. Your story matters. Share below and visit the channel for more on nurturing heart-healthy bonds. Here's to clearer tomorrows. See you soon.